Why, hello everybody. Today I have my group stage pick'ems for the Berlin 2019 Major, as well as a brief insight on why I think each team will be able to do what they do, and a look at my Challenger stage pick'ems because I did not upload a video on that. So to go back on my Challenger stage pick'ems, these are the teams that I thought would go through and not go through. Obviously, Simon Gaming not going 0-3. They actually went 2-1, or sorry, they actually went 2-3 versus, I believe it was Vitality, North, NRG, Furia, and then Avangard. They put up an exceptional showing. That's why you never count CIS teams out. However, one thing that shocked everybody was Vitality not going 3-0, and in fact, losing to some of the more questionable teams. Obviously, they beat INTZ, which was a very obvious win for them, but a lot of people thought that they would absolutely smash Simon Gaming as well as Dream Eaters, and I'm not surprised that they lost to them. I'm going to be honest. Simon Gaming looked exceptionally strong, and going into the major, I didn't think they were going to put up the numbers that they did. And after seeing them play the first map, I thought Simon was going to get through instead of a team such as Avangard. Looking at my picks, my next two picks for my 3-0 were Mouse and North, which were the two that did go through for 3-0. I thought Energy had an exceptional chance at going through this section, especially being an NA team. I thought they were just going to run down mid every single round and get the frags they needed. That's more of a joke, obviously, but I thought Energy, with the players they had an exceptional chance at going through. One thing that kind of shocked me, although I wasn't surprised because I didn't myself think Furia was going to go through, but I had seen way too many people who had said Furia was a good team, especially with K Serato, that they were going to go through. And looking back on it, I probably should have chosen a team like Dream Eaters, or my secondary pick would have been somebody like Greyhound Gaming, as weird as that sounds. However, I'm not surprised they did not get through. I don't know. As of right now, Brazilian CS seems more like a distant memory than it does a happy, close memory. My next pick was Avangard. I had looked at their players. Buster and Kicker, or Kicker, however you'd like to pronounce it, were exceptional players. James is more of a meme at this point that he's saving every single round. And Adren isn't looking in his best form, although he's still doing exceptional. I thought they were going to go through in a more convincing fashion, 3-1 versus 3-2. However, they did get unlucky with the seedings and they had to face NRG. I thought NRG was going to be one of your big boys who went 3-1, and in fact they were. Next up, I had G2. I thought G2 was equally likely to go through as NRG. Obviously, they beat Tyloo, Dream Eaters, Mouse, and then Forza. Really well done by G2. I think they're in some of the best forms of their careers. Shoxy and Kenny looking amazing. A little bit emotional from Kenny. Obviously, he's a very emotional and passionate player. I think they have excellent potential to do well in the group stage. And then my last pick was Crazy. I thought Crazy looked exceptional. I thought they had a chance to go 3-0. As weird as it sounded, I knew they were going to beat Greyhound Gaming in round 1, and then they got Furia in round 2, and once they beat Furia, I thought they had the chance to go 0-3, and they barely lost to North. I thought they were going to win versus North as well. I think Crazy has excellent potential in the group stage, which is why I have them going through. My picks for the group stage are Astralis going 0-3, Nip going 0-3, Astralis going 3-0, and then Liquid, Navi, Vitality, G2, ENCE, Crazy, and FaZe to go and advance. My teams are a little weird right now, and I don't know what to choose for two of my slots. Two of my slots could go 50-50. As of right now, I have Astralis going 3-0. That is simply because Astralis is facing Dream Eaters in round 1. They have some of the best potential to beat Dream Eaters. They are very structured. They have excellent communication. I think they are absolutely going to go 3-0. And if they don't, I would be shocked. However, I would not be completely shocked. Anything can happen in these best of 1 series. Next up, I have Liquid and Navi as my next up for 3-0s. I think both of them have absolute potential to go 3-0, although I think G2 could also be a 3-0 pick. Vitality, not so much, although I think any of these 5 teams could go 3-0. It's just a matter of which one will get the lucky seeding, and I think Astralis and Liquid being seeds 1 and 2 will definitely have the outstanding advantage in the 3-0 picks because they will be facing those lower seeded teams. Astralis and Liquid, I don't really have to talk much. They're very structured. They are looking absolutely amazing right now. I think they have an excellent chance to go into semifinals, almost guaranteed, unless they face each other early in the quarterfinals. My next pick, G2, which some people may not agree with. It's not at Navi versus G2. I think whoever wins this has a good chance to go 3-0. Otherwise, whoever wins this is going to be going 3-1. That's what I believe. It is very hard to predict because a lot of these teams look absolutely exceptional. Vitality not looking as strong as some people may like. I think they need to figure some things out. I think they will go through, but it is something that I'm not 100% sure confident on. But I do think they have a good chance. Like NBK was saying in the interview afterwards, they just need to work out their problems. They need to yell at each other a little bit. They need to figure it out. Something's not clicking there. It's not that they don't know what they're doing. Something's just not clicking, and they need to figure it out within the next day. I do think they have an exceptional chance to go through, though. My next pick is ENCE. Now, ENCE is one of the teams I'm not so sure on. Yes, ENCE had an exceptional showing in the last major, as well as some other tournaments, and they're doing pretty well. But with Alexi B getting thrown out of the team after this, as well as just some other outward things, I don't know if ENCE is going to make it through. This is one of my picks that I'm not so sure on, but I still think so because ENCE is still looking exceptional. I think they have an easy first round versus Avangard. I think Avangard is very good, but I don't think they're good enough to beat ENCE, and I don't think they're good enough to beat some of these teams like G2, Liquid, Navi, Vitality, Astralis, etc. Crazy, I think, has an exceptional chance to do well in this part of the major. Going versus Liquid round 1 may seem very bad because they'll start 0-1. But I do believe that Crazy has the chance to go 0-1, then win versus a team like NiP or MIBR or Renegades or Avangard, then be 1-1 and face a team such as ENCE, Vitality, NRG, like those types of teams where something might go wrong in their second round and Crazy will be able to beat them. That's my opinion. I think they're going to be able to pull off a 2-1 sweep and reverse it, and then they'll be facing another team that's 2-1, and I think they're going to be able to get through. They might be going 2-2 and then being 3-2. I do believe that they're going to get through, though. That's just from watching the previous rounds of the major. Esperanto and Nexa looking so incredibly strong. Nexa is at Crazy's IGL, and he is putting up upwards of 30 kills every single game. Absolutely carrying with Esperanto. Otto with the op is looking exceptional as well. He can put down an entire team. He is an extremely impressive opper, can do exceptional plays, kind of do what he wants. He wasn't looking as sharp as he could, but I've seen plays from him, and it is absolutely impressive. I think they're going to get through. And my last pick is going to be FaZe. FaZe is one of the teams right now that I don't know if it's going to make through. They have an exceptional lineup. It is absolutely stacked, but it's one of the lineups that I don't know is going to work. Right now it's Rain, Nico, Guardian, Olafmeister, and Neo. Neo is a pretty recent addition. I don't know if Neo is going to do them well or do them good. If they don't do good, they're going to bomb out. They're going to go 1-3. They aren't going to do well, but if they do get through, it should be going through in a somewhat convincing fashion. I think they'll go through 3-2. And for my last pick, I have NiP. NiP is one of those teams right now that I'm not so confident in. It's just a gut feeling. It's either NiP or MIBR going 0-3, or a team like Avangard, although I really do trust Avangard to go at least one match in. I don't trust the CIS teams to go out 0-3. I know a lot of people that put Dream Eaters as 0-3. I think they just have too much random potential to go out like that, especially with their lineup right now. Their lineup with Speedak and Kinky and Crad and Forrester and Siat. They were just doing crazy plays that people have never like seen from a CIS team like this. I think they have good potential, although I don't think they'll be going out 0-3. I think your two teams that are going to be going out 0-3 are either Avangard or NiP, or NiP/MIBR. This first round game is a legitimate 50-50, leaning towards Nip going out because of MIBR's previous lineup. I don't think Fallen and Fur will let them lose versus Nip, especially with Nip's standings right now. But these are my pick'ems. Leave your pick'ems in the comments if you want. Give me some criticism. Talk about who you think could go 0-3, 3-0, who you think might not advance. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.